This full moon in Scorpio of May 2025 is extremely powerful. It is about conscious anger and using the energy from this to reestablish firm boundaries and to take back your power. So in this video, we're going to go a little bit deeper into these themes and energies and see how we can navigate them. Hi there. My name is Anna, and I'm a formally trained psychic, energy healer, and spiritual coach. I empower others to align with, to see their inner light, their higher self, and to live a life from this place of connection. If at any point you feel drawn to work with me, you can find the link for more information in the description box below. So, this full moon is really all about reestablishing, redefining boundaries in those places where you need them. And that's really for you to figure out where those places are. It could be in relationship to others. It could be that maybe you rely too much on, say, the energies out there. Maybe you rely too much on these updates. Maybe you need to put some boundaries. Or maybe you need to put boundaries in how you relate to money. Maybe you've made money too important in your life, or maybe you've given your power away to exterior things in a way that is unhealthy, and you need to take your power back. So the last few days, you might have been triggered in those places where you do need more independence and where you need more boundaries. So really try to reflect a little bit on what has been going on for you the past few days, as that will really bring you a lot of insights for this full moon and where those places are. So the energies of the full moon might bring out and call forward lots of anger. You may also have more energy overall. And this anger, though, is a gift. Use this anger in a conscious way. I'm going to talk about this and what I mean. All right, so let's talk about anger and conscious anger. So anger is a very misunderstood emotion. We often really see it as something very negative. We suppress it often, and it really creates a lot of havoc in us when we suppress it. But at the core root of anger is the feeling of powerlessness. We feel anger when we give our power away or when we don't have power. And anger shows us those places where we need to take our power back. Anger is extremely powerful. And when it comes up, we must recognize it, acknowledge it, and use that energy that anger creates. Anger creates a lot of energy. It is so powerful. And what I mean by conscious anger is to use this anger not to create disaster and more pain, but to use the energy of anger to establish clear boundaries. To use the energy in order to become clear on our desires. Maybe we've been kind of wishy-washy at expressing what we truly want and desire. So use this energy of anger in order to be more clear with yourself and with others on what you want. Maybe you've just been kind of going along and been pushed around by life, by others. But now is the time to put the boundaries and to be like, this is what I want. This is what I need. So it's very powerful. Use the energy that you feel right now. So using anger in a way that is in integrity with your higher self, in integrity with your soul's calling. That is conscious anger. And look, we don't live in a void. We live with other people. We are social beings. But every time period calls for something else. And now is a time to truly not care about what others think at all. At other times, yeah, maybe we should consider, and at other times the message is to actually maybe listen to what others have to say. But right now, the message is to completely disregard what others have to say. I just wanted to point out that this full moon is in Scorpio, and the planet that rules Scorpio, one of the planets, is Mars. Mars was named by the Roman god of war, and it is a planet that um, represents desire, anger, energy, vitality, and action. I love these energies. I very much relate to them. I'm a Scorpio myself, um, very proudly so. So, yeah, really take advantage of these energies. They're extremely powerful. And also use the last few days and the places where you might have been triggered, really reflect on them and see, because they're going to bring in a lot of insights and kind of tie in together the energies of today, of the full moon. Maybe reflect, journal, or meditate on that. And all in all of this is happening for you to really step into your true power. And one final thing that I wanted to say is that, standing in your power might look messy right now. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. It doesn't have to to look perfect as long as it feels right. So I really hope you resonated and enjoyed this energy update. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment below. And I hope to see you again on here soon.